For the third week of the training program, I have increased the amount of exercise that my client is going to be doing. I'm doing this by increasing the intensity of the exercise, as it will help increase my client's muscle mass and strength, which are two of their goals to achieve. As well as this, increasing the amount of exercise increases the amount the heart has to work, resulting in it becoming more efficient over time and lowering their resting heart rate, which is another one of my client's goals to reach. For the third week, I have replaced the game/cardio session with an extra workout session and have added extra cardio work to the two sessions to make up for this. I have added an extra workout session to the week to increase intensity, so now they will be doing 2 sessions a week, along with the Wednesday having a fitness test to check the progression of the client and see if sufficient progress has been made and they're happy with the improvements. I will do this by using a heart rate monitor to see if their heart rate is lowered and testing their 1 rep max to see if their strength has increased. On Tuesday, there's another gym session, and for this I will have increased the amount of sets they will be doing in the gym from 3 sets to 4. This is increasing the time that they are working to help improve. This is increasing the time that they are working to help them improve. Also, I added an extra 10 minutes to the cardio work to increase their muscular endurance, so they are at work longer and get stronger. By increasing the number of sets, it allows for a progressive overload of the muscles and for them to keep growing in size and strength, as they are constantly being pushed to do more instead of getting better at performing on the same weight or intensity. The warm-ups and cool-downs will remain the same from the first week, as the same exercise being carried out, with the warm-up and cool-down being a pulse raiser, being a jog on the treadmill for 3 to 5 minutes to get the blood flowing, then a series of dynamic stretches, along with a cool-down consisting of static stretches and a jog on the treadmill to lower the heart rate. In the circuit training, I have increased the amount of circuits they complete from 4 to 5 to increase the intensity of the exercise, and then try and increase muscular strength. This will achieve an increase in muscular strength. The muscles are still being pushed to perform more exercise than they are used to, which keeps them in a race to keep up with the demands by getting stronger instead of performing the same. In addition to this, I've also added a 2K run that would be on Wednesday morning to the end of the circuit training. This is to be completed in 13 minutes or less. By doing this, it allows for my client to achieve more exercise in the week and will only add roughly 20 minutes to the session. However, if my client is not able to perform a 2K run for any reason, an alternative to doing this can be either a 5K cycle or 20 minutes of skipping. This is because my client might not want to go on a run, as they don't enjoy or they dislike doing so. So having alternatives allows for them to still perform the same levels of exercise, just in ways they prefer to do so. Also, for the circuit, they cannot perform a certain exercise station. If they cannot perform a certain exercise station, I will add on an extra circuit, so they will perform 6 circuits, but only 4 stations, for example. I have also still got them to stretch out after their basketball training to make sure their muscles are recovered from training to be ready for their game day. This is because with the increased levels of exercise, it will help their muscles recover quicker. For week 4, I have kept Monday a rest day, as it is after a game. This will allow for my client's muscles to fully recover for the training in the week ahead. Tuesday sees my client perform resistance training. This will consist of a warm-up, starting with a pulse raiser for 2 minutes at 10 RPE on the rowing machines, then dynamic stretch out the upper body, which is the pectorals, biceps, triceps, deltoids, trapeziuses. The main session consists of 4 sets of 8 reps using 65% of the 1 rep max. The exercises being performed are going to be bench presses, dumbbell bench press, diamond press ups, 20 of them, 10 pull-ups, pectoral flies, weighted plank for as long as possible. And this will be followed by a cool down at 10 RPE, slowing down to 6 RPE on the rowing machines for 2 minutes, then static stretching out the upper body, again being the pectorals, biceps, triceps, deltoids and trapezius. This resistance training will be beneficial to my client as it allows for progressive overload of the muscles as the weight has increased since the last gym session. This shows that their muscular strength has increased through the training session, which is one of the goals set by the client, and also shows that hypertrophy is taking place, so muscle growth will be achieved as well, which is another one of the goals. There are different exercises being put into the workout from last time as to prevent tedium, as well as the cardio section of the gym session being removed and put in on Thursday. Resistance training is most suited to 2 out of my 3 clients' goals, as it allows for the quickest way to build muscle mass and strength. I've also changed the warm-up and cool-downs pulse-changing exercises as to create more variety as well. The workout is also very upper body focused as to target his goal of gaining a stronger upper body, making it very relevant for my client. On Wednesday, I have replaced it from being a rest day from the first 2 weeks to placing a 15-minute high-intensity interval training session to prevent reversibility from happening and to ease more exercise into the week at a slow pace, time frame-wise. The session starts with a brief warm-up of stretches targeting the main muscle groups of the hamstrings, quadriceps, biceps, triceps and pectorals, and the main session consists of heel flicks, jump squats, burpees, mountain climbers, lunge jumps, more mountain climbers, and a 20-second forearm plank. High-intensity interval training is known to improve people's cardio efforts, meaning it will aid in the lowering of the heart rate and the increased power, which is much as muscular strength, in short bursts, so it is extremely beneficial for my client. This workout will take around 25 minutes to complete and will end with the cool down of the main muscle groups that were stretched out at the start of exercise. High-intensity interval training will also increase the intensity of the muscles being worked through the week and increase the hypertrophy of the muscles as well. The final training day of the week comes on the Thursday and is continuous training. This includes a 10-kilometer run followed by a 10-kilometer cycle. I've chose 2 different types of activity to try and prevent boredom. However, continuous training is known to be boring. The positives towards it, though, are that it is the most efficient way of improving the efficiency of the heart, making it the ideal way to lower the client's heart rate. And this is one of their main goals. The session will start off by stretching off the legs, being the hamstrings, quadriceps, gluteus maximus, gastrocnemius, tibialis anterior, and the abdominals as for the body rotations when running. And then we'll set off to perform the session. The session can be performed in the gym, on the machines, or outside running and cycling. Once the session is completed, the cool down can begin, which is the lowering of the heart rate, and is performed by, after the 10k cycle is done, progressively slowing down the pace of the cycle until their breath is caught, and then off the bike to perform static stretches of the legs, being hamstrings, quadriceps, gastrocnemius, gluteus maximus, tibialis anterior, to aid recovery, and that is the week finished, as the Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the same as the previous weeks.